ladies and gentlemen, we are now ready for our first Trans-Tasman Cruiserweight 8-Man King of the Ring quarterfinal fight. Introducing first, making his way to the blue corner, ladies and gentlemen, this is Kurtis Pegoraro.
And here he is from the corporate boxing gym across the Tasman. Current WBC Cruiserweight champion. Very tall man, 1.93 centimeters tall. A lot of fights under his belt. 39 fights. He's a very experienced practitioner. He is a man who is highly skilled, very good, particularly up top with the head kicks.
Here comes Zane Hopman!
And here comes our first Kiwi boy of the night. Recently turned pro after winning the World Amateur title in Thailand, something that's very difficult to do. They call him the hybrid. Zane Hopman comes from Hastings. He is a similarly tall man. Bryce Barron in his corner. He's also been across the Tasman, experimenting with professional boxing and performing well. He's a good sparring partner for Lance Bryant, one of the Super 8 contenders.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, this is our first quarterfinal of the Trans-Tasman Cruiserweight 8-Man King of the Ring. It is scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds with an extra round in play in case of a draw. It is brought to you by Famous Vodka. And now, first fighting out of the blue corner, he hails from Brisbane, New Zealand. He represents Bulldog Gym. He is the current WBC Queensland Cruiserweight and former WKBF Queensland Cruiserweight champion. He has 31 wins, 8 losses, no draws, with 7 big wins coming by way of KO. Introducing Kurtis Pegoraro! And his opponent fighting out of the red corner hails from Masterton, New Zealand. He represents Fortitude Boxing. He is the current FMA World Heavyweight Gold Medalist. He has 17 wins, 2 losses, with 6 big wins coming by way of KO. Introducing Zane Hopman! 3-3 to the Dublins. Referee in charge is Clyde Cowley.
Clyde Cowley, third man to centre ring, calls both these very tall boys into the centre. Both of them almost 6'4".
Fight moving nice and freely, and we have a good time. Expect a good fight.
Let's have this fight nice and friendly. The call from Cowley, somehow I doubt that. The Kiwi boy, Zane Hopman in the red corner, doing his Van Damme thing. The Aussie, coming from Queensland, very good in their Muay Thai, Kurtis Pegoraro. Heavy, oi, that one went south of the border early. And the cups in kickboxing are made of metal. Heavy left hook there. Both these boys will be Muay Thai practitioners, and there you see the teep kick from Pegoraro. Carries his hands very low. Punching out well, Hopman. Those are heavy kicks, and that was a left kick that went very, very close, taken on the glove from Hopman, but he's had a reminder early, he needs to be careful. Very Thai boxing style there. Hopman turns in the clinch. Pegoraro, the Aussie, in the orange shorts. Zane Hopman, the slightly taller two. That's a heavy jab. He leaps in, misses with the right hand. Hopman just not. Hopman may well have been rocked mildly by that clinch, but works by that kick. Works well out of that though. Throws the left knee, following up with the left hook. Hands low from Pegoraro. And that left hook is something that Hopman is going for.
Ooh.
Now that is a tie technique. It will not score points under King in the Ring rules. Heavy hands from Pegoraro. Neither guy using their jabs effectively. And both boys gone farming. They've got 4 acres between them. This is early in the first round. This is our first quarterfinal in King in the Ring. The man on your screen, Zane Hopman, the Kiwi World Amateur Gold medalist, has been the aggressor. Narrowly missing with that left hook though. Heavy kicks though from Pegoraro, the Aussie boy, and returned in kind. Hands down. Wide left hook, but he's unorthodox. They come from odd angles. So Hopman much more going with the axe kick. No sting on that. Stepping up with the knee. Hailing from Queensland, nice straight right hand. It's just tending to pot shot at this point. Big right hand there, cuffing over the back of the head from Hopman. Exchange of knees. This is a pretty even first round. Hopman being the aggressor, probably landing slightly more with the hands. 14 seconds to go in the round. Very Thai style push off with the knee there from Pegoraro. Misses the right hand, Hopman narrowly. And again, works the hands off the clinch. That right body shot hurt Pegoraro. Keeping those hands down very low. It's a little disconcerting sometimes, but Hopman handling it well. He's maintaining the pressure.
End of round 1.
Well, based on aggression and clean shots landed, the Kiwi boy will take that as we head into the corners. This is the first of our quarterfinals in the King in the Ring Cruiserweight.
Yeah, and box. No, but let him go. I don't throw one off. You're throwing a big jab or a big right. Like, you're throwing slow, big things, man. Got to be combo up. You know what I mean by combo up.
Pretty good advice from the corner. Not throwing the single shots, throwing combinations. And there was the catch and sweep, which, although you're allowed to do, it doesn't score any points. And there was a narrow head kick that missed. But Hopman, he was far better out of the clinch and better handiwork.
Keep moving your feet.
And we are just about underway for our second round. Just a little bit of a hold up. And this is second round in our first quarterfinal. High left kick to start off proceedings, another one nicely timed. And change up kick, very skilled from Pegoraro. Clubbing right hand over the top, coming out of the clinch. Hopman just needing to fake a little bit more on the way in. And Pegoraro, he's throwing some wild shots. Both boys, Pegoraro definitely preferring the Thai rules. And that shin narrowly missed. That has to be an 8 count. There we have an 8 count from a knee. And that is critical. Newly introduced rules in the King in the Ring mean a second 8 count, the fight is stopped immediately. He has some work to do now, Pegoraro. Not only does he need to catch up points, he cannot afford to get counted again. Turning his back, that one a little low. Spinning back fist, of course, allowed. Hopman finishing up. Looking again for the spinning back fist himself. Hands down, though. Well, marginal. By Kelly, experienced referee, let it go when Hopman taking that one on the gloves. Looked impressive, but all taken on the gloves. Ironically, Pegoraro looking much better in this round, but he's had that 8 count, which has cost him. Hopman pulling back. Pegoraro, he's turned his back a few times. Hopman's just been put off. He needs to fake a little bit more on the way in. Oh, there's a hit. Kicks and missed. Okay, momentarily turning away. There's been that's the third clash of shin on cup this evening. Not the most pleasant aspect of the sport. Firmly planted the heel right across the cup line.
Right, stand on.
This is our second round of 3. Hopman going straight to the inside thigh, doubling up. Nicely checked. Hands it down from Pegoraro, but he's heavy-handed. Counter left hook from Hopman. He's got the better hands of it. There's a big right hand. Follows up with a shin kick to the ribs. Heavy kicks from Pegoraro. Turns up well. Hopman may well have been hurt a little bit by that shot to the ribs. Cutting low downstairs. 40 seconds to go, and this is the second round. Doubling up on the jab. Short shots. Goes with that unorthodox left-handed smash/uppercut. Pegoraro. Hopman though, tighter guard, fakes the jab, lands it heavily. Counter right hand, not a lot of steam on it, still landed cleanly. Hopman now starting to fake a little bit more. Counter right hand, he's finding a home with that, Pegoraro. The Aussie boy. Well, it's a good way to end the round. Hopman will take it 10-8. But it was a much better round for Pegoraro before he was dropped by that knee. Missed with the question mark kick. And early in that round, he just showed his flexibility. And that knee was completely legal right up to the top of the floating ribs. Pegoraro turned his back on a couple of occasions, but if you can execute the technique in front, it's legal.
You know what? I don't care. The only care I have is how you're going to feel after this fight. And let me tell you this, if you dig deep like a motherfucker, punch the fuck out for this round, get an 8 count, you're going to win this fight. If you don't, man, you're not going to get a fucking the fight. You're going to go home lost on points. So how about we have one fucking hard round right now. This is the only round of the whole fucking night, this round.
Well, there was some steam in the corner of the Aussie boy. It's the third and final round of our first quarterfinal in King of the Ring. It is do or die for Kurtis Pegoraro. Zane Hopman, he is up 2 rounds to 1 plus an 8 count. Just a cautious round from him. We'll take it. Pegoraro needs to find something special. His corner's asked him for the round of his life. It's a long way to come to go home empty-handed, but he certainly has heavy hands. There's a right hand that missed from Hopman. There's a nice clipping right hand over the top of the lazy jab. Times beautifully, Pegoraro. Even though he's unorthodox, he picks his shots well. Hopman more orthodox and has been the aggressor throughout the fight. Nice digging body shot downstairs to the bread basket. Turns southpaw momentarily with a clipping right hand to the lower floating ribs. And he's always dangerous with that left head kick. Hopman just failing to use his jab. He needs to keep that up. He's allowed Pegoraro to dominate the first minute of this round. Halfway through the third and final round, Hopman landing a nice right hand, but Pegoraro answering with the uppercut, missing with the step-up knee. Sticky jab there from Pegoraro, throwing the chimney with that one. Stalking Hopman as he has throughout. Lands the knee. Misses with the spinning heel kick. Nice uppercut there from Pegoraro. He's landed a couple of them. Minute to go in this third round. There's still time for something special. Clever shot there. Hopman keeps his guard tight.
Right hand, guys.
The tie kick and catch. He's getting a little wild with that right hand. Looking for the Hail Mary shot. 40 seconds to go in this, the third round. Hopman, he's been the aggressor throughout. Just waiting inside. There's a right hand that landed. Spinning back fist. Goes low there. Hopman momentarily off balance. Pegoraro couldn't take advantage of it. Now Hopman coming home nicely with good combination work. The Aussie boy looking very tired. 13 seconds to go. It looks as if we'll have our first semi-finalist. He will come from Hastings, New Zealand. And there you have it, a much better round for the Aussie boy. Possibly a drawn round, but I think it's academic. An 8 count in the second and a dominant round in the first from Hopman. Should see a unanimous decision. And we will wait for the judges to tally the scorecards. Zane Hopman, the Kiwi boy, the red corner. Aggressive performance. Took his foot off the pedal in the third and final round, but all the good work was done. Often you can tell from a fighter's face how he felt the fight went. Pegoraro looking very disappointed at this point.
Fighters to the center ring, please.
Set up straight.
And here we go with our decision from Lieutenant Dan Hennessy.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision, where we find a unanimous decision winner. Making his way to the semi-final fight, ladies and gentlemen, fighting out of the